the moral and intellectual cowards differ from your ordinary coward, your average coward, your straight out, coward, um, who is vulnerable with their fears, who is honest, about their fears. Now, the moral and intellectual cowards engage in the gross dishonesty, intellectually and morally, of invoking some fictitious law of purpose for you to understand and find meaning in your suffering or whatever predicament you are facing in life. They set you on a survival mode, a coping mode, which psychologizes you to become helpless on the face of the problem that you are facing. Once you find existential meaning with the problem that you wish to have obliterated, now the focus gets shifted by these moral and intellectual cowards from gearing yourself up to stand up to the problem that is before you and fight it, obliterate it, oust it, topple it. But everything now gets repurposed. Others will moralize to reverse psychologize you into taking a blame for the suffering that is caused by an external force in your life. They will reverse psychologize you to take the blame. Like, for instance, it can only be the will of God that we go through the suffering that we're going through. Perhaps it is God's way of seeking our attention. God wants to see if we really love Him, if we really trust in Him. So God has handed, us over to this type of, abuse we are experiencing, to this type of degradation we are experiencing, to this type of exploitation we are, experiencing, for purposes of afflicting our souls to penance or repentance. So this is moralizing suffering. This is moralizing pain. Is actually decorating. You are decorating being used despitefully by invoking the elusive divine, and your fictitious, your elusive, non-existent law of purpose through which the abuse, the atrocities meted out on you now get, repurposed. Now, this type of dishonesty is by such people who are not outright, cowards. But they themselves have even found relevance for their status in the predicament itself, in the problem itself. They have become so intimate with the problem that it places them at the hallmark of what defines them. Now, within the ambit of the problem itself is where they find purpose in life. My purpose is through my oratorical skills to find suffering itself as a muse.